Do you think I'm afraid?
I think you've been afraid all your life.
Unlike Maximus the Invincible, who knows no fear.
I knew a man who once said death smiles at us all. All a man can do is smile back.
I love this because this is the reality, man. This is most guys. This is most people, you know, playing it safe, 9 to 5 in it, not hacking away at whatever dream or destiny or goal that you see in your heart that God's given you to execute on and bring to bear. It's going to take hard work. 9 out of 10, 90% of entrepreneurs fail in the first year. You know, listening to all the voices. You're afraid, man. And I get it, and it's okay, because we're all afraid in the beginning. But then somewhere along the way, when you have enough faith to get in the game, and you're asking God when to zig, and when to zag, and you're finding your way down range, you turn into something else. And that's what the game's really about. It's about living a life that transcends logic and reason, a supernatural life that is literally for the taking if you get to know your Heavenly Father. That's this whole entire game. But most people are afraid. They're doing what's cool and what's normal because it's easy, because it makes sense, because it's good math. And the reality is, man, doing supernatural things is bad math, and so most people are afraid and they never do it. That's why many are called, but few are chosen, my friends. So if you really truly want to be a legend, you need to figure out who you are. In order to figure out who you are, you need to know whose you are. You need to get to know the mind of the Creator, and then you need to get to friggin' work. And it's going to be supernatural, and it's not going to make sense, but that's the only way that you can become who you were designed to be, to achieve what God, the task that God created with you in mind. Before the foundation of the world, He knew you, according to the Bible, and He sent you here with a mission. And until you start to get to know Him, you're not going to know what that mission is. You might actually see the mission when you close your eyes, but you're not going to know how to achieve it. And that's what this game is really, truly all about, my friends. But some of you are going to hear this, and you're going to get off your horizontal, you're going to get on your vertical and start getting that relationship going, so you can get the cheat codes of when to zig and when to zag from the Father in heaven. Heraclitus said it perfect, man. 80 of them out of 100 warriors, 80 of them are just targets. 9 of them shouldn't even be there. 10 of them do all the fighting, and we're lucky to have them. And then there's the one. He's a warrior, and he's going to bring all the rest home. So who are you? I'm here to tell you that if you look at your life and nothing you're doing takes any kind of faith, then you're probably playing God. You're not leaving any room for Him to do the supernatural work that He sent you here to do together, to become who you were called to be and create what you were called to create, to serve the world on the highest levels by the grace of God. A lot of dudes out there are alive, but my man, very few ever truly live. Let's go. Bye.
Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called sons of God.